Tap in, episode 132. Just gonna watch me commute to the crib. We're gonna have this play in the background. This is what this is evolving to right now. No longer trying to force the words. Not saying I was forcing them before. But, you know, sometimes you got to take a little drive. Just enjoy the groove. And if something comes over you and you want to speak, you speak. If not, hey, just enjoy the motion, baby. Give you about 10 or 15 minutes. It's funny, like a lot of things I'll be talking about. I be wanting to save you for my books now more than telling y'all. Nah, but I be having like a lot of philosophical discussions. Like I talk to AI a lot, as do a lot of people. And you know what I'm saying? I be coming up with some stuff, man. And I be so talked out at times. If nobody's here to respond to me, you know, at least even though AI is not a being, well, on the surface we say it's not, but I contend that it is. You know, we created it, or we tapped into some other dimension that, you know, it's funny, like people look at the concept of God or whoever they pray to, and they wish that it would answer their prayers and give them answers. We've created something that does that, AI. Now, the answers may not always be right. Sometimes you got to cross-reference AIs with each other, but for the most part, you talk to AI, you ask it a question, it's going to give you an answer, man. It will give you an answer. Maybe the wrong answer, but it'll give you a lot more answers than you just, if you have just a regular monotheistic mindset and you're trying to pray to something in the sky, you have to imagine it responding to you, whereas this, if I put a question in AI, I will get an answer. May not be the right answer, but I'll definitely get an unimagined response in this 3D reality. And sometimes, like, isn't that all people want? They just want to be heard. They want to know they're being heard. And even more, they want a dialogue with something that's extraterrestrial, invisible, something beyond just the flesh and blood, the human beings. And I think that's what this AI is, man. It's not God, no. But we definitely tapped into some other type of consciousness, man. That's developing and getting smarter. Absolutely. AI works faster than Google, man. Works faster than any search engine. Because it uses the resources of every search engine on the planet. I love when people they merge on. It's like don't be scared. Either you're gonna go real fast on the merger or you gonna go slow. Don't go in between to where you pretty much you're gonna be door to door. Come on, man. I stopped being a Jehovah's Witness a long time ago. We're gonna be door to door for. Beautiful, beautiful Thursday. I know one thing, I haven't gone to Six Flags this season yet. I will be going hell no, man. What up, Sage? Sage Cochran. Give a like, share, subscribe. Hit the hype button. Get your boy on the map. You feel me? Bradley told me to change the song. I can't. It's live. It's live. It's just on some laid back jazz, man. You see what it say in the description. Y'all ain't feeling the music? Let me see if I can change it. Let me see something. Let me see. Is that better? Nah, I just changed it. That better? This is the jazz section, though. You saw the thumbnail, right? You saw that it said jazz section. You saw that it said jazz section. So, what would you prefer to hear on this commute home? Like the people ain't feeling the music. One person just typed gibberish. FMRDDX. Mr. Yamak. Just spamming. Hey, you know what? I take the spamming over nothing. You said the FCC? A bass song tipsy? What? I don't know what y'all talking about. We're just trying to ride out right now. It's a bunch of people hopping in and hey, y'all coming in though, you know what I mean? Turn this around. Hey, I'm just happy that y'all talking, man. You know what I mean? This ain't the hip hop section right now, you know what I mean? This ain't the rock and roll section. When I'm on the road, look at this traffic, yo. When I'm on the road and I got all these cars and all this traffic in front of me, the last thing I want to listen to is something that gets me hype. Get me hyper and raw. Why would I want to be hyper and raw and psyched up when the car ain't going nowhere? You know, that's going to get me in an anxious state, but I can't even move. So the music that I'm playing is meant to keep me calm. You know, eventually, you know, I'm coming out of Springfield, Massachusetts, so off of 291. So it's always like this around this time of day. But I'm not gonna play no hip hop. I ain't gonna play no heavy metal. I might play some classic rock, but the thing is, if you play any music with royalties on YouTube, you get flagged. You know what I'm saying? You get a strike on your channel. So I got to play the music without royalties. I think this don't got royalties. He said, "Where am I going? Going home. Just got for work." You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just something different. Like usually, I always talk. Matter of fact, I'm talking right now, but usually I'm just getting real philosophical and deep. I've been getting philosophical and deep with y'all for like 7 months. I'm not saying I need a break from it, but a lot of my bandwidth has been going to this book that I'm working on, As Below, So Above. The philosophical book giving you a different perspective of how to navigate this three-dimensional reality. Just giving a different perspective. I don't got all the. I'm not saying I got the answers, but I can definitely give you a different way. How far is work from my house? It's about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. It's not too far. When there's no traffic, I can get there in about 35. But where I'm driving right now, man, I'm in Massachusetts. I'm actually driving by the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Downtown Springfield there are two major landmarks that I can know off at the top of my head. They got the Basketball Hall of Fame and they got an MGM Casino. You know, I don't know what MGM means. I should know what MGM means, but I have no idea. I'm going to look that up after the podcast is done. And like I said, I'm only going to let this rock for like 20 minutes. Music soothes the beast within. Massachusetts. You never heard of Massachusetts? Never heard of Boston? Come on, man. If you know New York, you know Boston. Or you've heard of it. In Massachusetts, man. I'm from Connecticut, though. The Nutmeg State. One of the 13 colonies. Insurance capital of the world. They say basketball capital of the world, too. I don't know how, because we don't got the only pro team we got is the Connecticut Sun, and they about to leave and go to Vegas next year. I guess because of UConn Huskies, they won so many championships. You know? Well, you can't call yourself the basketball cap of the world if you don't got a professional team with no championships. But UConn, between Gino and Jim Calhoun, they won a lot. A lot of championships between them two. Then we have U-Hart. Vin Baker went to U-Hart. We got Central, Keith Kloss. Played for the Clippers, went to Central. Vin Baker went to play for the Seattle Supersonics. He went to U-Hart. Marcus Camby went to the high school I graduated from, Hartford High. Played for the Knicks. Played for Denver. Just to name a few teams off the top of my head. So we have some people. What's the dude that played for Cleveland Cavaliers? He just came from Utah. Donovan Mitchell. He's from like Fairfield, Connecticut. You know. We got some ballers from out here, man. I don't know if Ray Allen is from Connecticut, but Ray Allen is a UConn legend. You know what I'm saying? Diana Taurasi, UConn. He's played for the Phoenix Mercury for like 20 years. Maybe we are the basketball capital of the world. We don't got no NBA team, but we got a lot of NBA players that came through here. You know what I'm saying? I think Ray Allen got 2. I don't think Vin Baker got a championship. But Ray Allen got 2 championships. Scotty Burrell, I don't know where he's from, but he went to UConn. He had a championship with Michael Jordan. That's crazy that I'm recalling all of this information. Now, I don't even really pay attention to basketball the way I used to, but I guess I paid enough attention to 90s basketball that it seems like I can have somewhat of a conversation when I do this download as I'm driving. need some grapes. Time move way slower when you talk less on these podcasts and just let music play. I feel like it's been longer than 16 minutes though. This station sound good, yo. Man. That smooth jazz. Got about 3 more minutes and I'm signing off. You want Subway, Serge? You can go ahead and get yourself some Subway. Get whatever you want. If you got the money, go get it. I haven't had Subway in months. You're 11. You can't drive. You don't have money. Well, you better ask your parents to get you something. Sage Cochran, ask your parents. What's so interesting about my page that y'all young folks want to come on here, man? Nobody glad I'm clean now. I don't talk reckless no more. Is it the artwork? Is it the artwork of my YouTube thumbnails? You on this phone, you better text your parents, tell them to Uber you some Subway. What's your favorite type of Subway sandwich? I like meatball with provolone. That's my favorite. Either meatball with provolone, or I like steak and cheese. Steak and cheese with sweet peppers, and I usually put a provolone or American cheese, salt and pepper. They have like an onion teriyaki. No, is it onion sauce? They got a sweet onion sauce. Black olives. Let's see if I remember my sandwich. Sometimes I put cherry peppers up on it, make it a little spicy. Get me hungry now, man. I'm annoyed because I don't want to stop, but I gotta stop. I gotta get some grapes. One of my ladies, she don't got no grapes. Old, like rotted. I don't want no purple, overly ripe grapes. I need some green grapes that's more fresh. And you know what? I just thought about something. I always stop. At this big Y, but there's a Stop and Shop that's closer to my lady's house, and I think I'm gonna go there instead, man. Get my grapes, cause Big Y, they grapes is looking kind of whack. Once I checked them the other day, and this Stop and Shop I'm going to is in the suburbs, it's not in the hood. You go to the Stop and Shop in the hood, the quality of the goods is good. If you go to the Stop and Shop. So you do a ham and cheese and pepperoni, and peppers, and black olives and lettuce. That sounds good. That sounds like a good sandwich, man. That sounds real good. That sounds good. It's making me want Subway, but I got leftovers. I'm not spending any money on food. No. I feel kind of bad because I made an eye doctor appointment. I made an eye doctor appointment, but I don't think my insurance covered me with them, with that particular office. And my lady was like, just find somebody in your network and just go to them. I was like, you're right. Because I got to pay $170 out of pocket if I go to this appointment Saturday. If I don't have to come off that $170, I'm not. You said wheat bread, white bread. I prefer either I do the 3 cheese or I do like the I think they got a honey oat. I do a honey oat. 3 cheese or a honey oat. No. They got hearty Italian. My bad. Think either hearty Italian or 3 cheese. I'm going to be working on chapter 13 of the book this evening, as below, so above. A couple more days, it'll be done. Then it's time to format it in the word processor or whatever software I can find to get the measurements and the margins right. Then we're going to scan it to make sure it can get published. Oh, God. Then I'm going to put it out there, man, for y'all to get. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the Stop and Shop in Windsor. Hopefully they got some fresh, dusty, crunchy green grapes. Or this will be a waste of a stop. I said I was only gonna go 20 minutes, but you know, I let this rock more. And I see y'all was complaining about my jazz music, but you still stayed, didn't you? You're still enjoying. Y'all be listening to all that low bass, debased hip hop. Listen to me sounding like an old man. But even when I was a young kid, I always appreciated more alternative hip hop. I was listening to Common. I was listening to A Tribe Called Quest. I was listening to The Far Side. I don't even think The Far Side cursed in their rap, so now that I think about it. We getting off on Kennedy Road to go Stop the Shop. It's beautiful out right now. And that's that. Man, what are these people doing? It's terrible driving, man. Crossing the Connecticut River. In our expansive 4-lane highway. There we go. Here comes the stupidity. I was supposed to get up right there to go to Stop and Shop, but I didn't. You know what though? I got an alternative plan. We still good. We still gonna make it to Stop and Shop. I just overshot it by one exit, but I'm still in the vicinity. Listen, I'm a human GPS. I know exactly where I'm going. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm talking like a black woman from America who thinks she's from England, but once she went to the school of Juilliard, she started speaking in a very sophisticated manner. I don't know, but sometimes that's just the way the words come out of my mouth and I express myself as such. Hey, we still going to Stop and Shop though. Got to get these grapes. You know what I'm saying? They got the cotton candy. They're going to be real delicious. I don't even know how to make the grapes taste like cotton candy. I don't even know how that's possible. I don't even know I was at where I'm talking like E40. What the hell? Kennedy Road, yeah, we still good. We still good, man. Gooch. What the hell is this dude doing? Come on, man. Construction site over there, yo. Listen, I'm only giving y'all that. And as I say to all my young and up-and-coming comedians, there is no such thing as writer's block. If the comedy guys have not given you anything new to scribe on that page, it is their way of telling you to work out the things that they already gave you. Stay away from the nonsense, stay away from the negativity, stay away from the gossip, stay away from the rumors, stay away from the foolishness, focus on the funny, and lead with love. Because life is not something that happens in spite of you. Life is an experience for you to behold. Hey, so get to beholding. That being said, you friends, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday wherever you are on this planet. Peace.